Good morning and welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandy with my stuffed up nose. I think it might be time for a neti pot. It's only in the morning. I guess I just wake up this way. It's part of my allergies. Ah, that's so good. I am surrounded here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but hang on. I am surrounded by dogs this morning. They're just everywhere around me. I came from a situation where I haven't had a pet in years, like a dozen years. And suddenly I have 3 dogs. 3. First of all, it's a lot of poop. I don't mind telling you, it's a lot of poop. But they're little dogs, so it's little poop. It's not so bad, right? I mean, I went through 2 kids, I could have 3 dogs. It all works. Ah, I didn't even realize my nose was stuffed until I started talking to you. I'm sorry if it's annoying. I'll have to do something about that. Today's the 18th. So I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but in the Hebrew alphabet, every letter of the alphabet has a numerical value. And they do this whole numerology thing. I don't know a lot about it, but part of it I do know. And that is that if you take the letters, the Hebrew word for life is chai, like spelled like chai tea, chai, but you got to get that hairball guttural thing going on. So it's chai. And if you take the Hebrew letters from the word chai and you add up their numerical value, it equals 18. Consequently, for the Jews of the world, and you, if you choose to accept this, 18 constitutes, stands for, symbolizes life. How cool is that? So when you give a small gift, instead of giving $10 or $20, you would give $18. And a larger gift might be $180, but it would be a multiple of 18 for good luck. Tomorrow I will bring some of the little highs that I make for you to carry along with you. There are thousands of them that I've made that are all over the world already. The little highs have 18 cents baked into them, and you carry it with you for good luck. So happy high day. It's the 18th. 18th is always good luck. It's roast suckling pig day. Roast suckling pig. Well, first of all, did I tell you that story? Okay. I'm going totally off what I wanted to talk about today, but Jews do not, well, generally don't eat pork. I mean, that's a thing. It's a religious tenet. You don't eat pork. We didn't eat pork in my house growing up. And I had never tasted ham. I didn't even know what it was. I mean, I knew what it was, but I'd never had it. And there I was at an event in high school, and someone's mother had us all over for dinner, and the main course was ham. So of course I didn't take any because we didn't eat ham or pork chops, or we didn't eat pork, right? And somebody asked me why, and I said, well, it's a religious thing. We just don't eat pork. And someone else said, but I had bacon at your house for breakfast. And I just looked dumbfounded. Yeah, of course you did. Well, bacon is pork. What? My parents loved bacon, but we didn't eat pork. So I grew up not realizing that bacon was pork until I was in high school. I know, stupid, right? Now they have turkey bacon, so I could have gotten away with it, but not back then. Back then, I was eating bacon thinking that I didn't eat pork. Now I eat everything. So there you go. What can I say? Speaking of which, it is roast suckling pig day. Yes. And I can remember my husband and I had a very good friend who owned a very renowned restaurant in the LA area. And the restaurant was closed on Christmas Day, But we used to go over every Christmas morning and hang out with him and his family. And he was Jewish, she wasn't. So they had a Christmas tree and they had little boys, 3 little boys. So we would be there to bring presents and open presents, watch the kids open their presents and then have the most amazing gourmet holiday. I mean, like literally the best food I'd ever had in my life. It was always amazing. One year, the house smelled really good and we were getting everything ready and we were playing with the kids and the toys and all this other stuff, having a great time. And he said to my husband, "Come with me. I've got something in the oven at the restaurant we need to bring back here." They left and the other wife and I, did all the wifely things, but we didn't do the cooking because he was the chef, right? They come back and they are carrying, and I'm not exaggerating, they are carrying a roasted pig. I don't know if you can even see how big I'm showing you. It's like took up 2/3 of the length of the dining room table with a big apple in its mouth, just like you see in the movies, a whole pig. Ugh. I have to tell you, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Yeah, I ate bacon, but by that point, I still wasn't eating pork knowingly other than bacon. And to see that whole roasted pig sitting in front of me on the table, I understand. I've been to Hawaii since. I've been to pig roasts. I've been to all. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know about you. I had to go eat by myself in the other room. I couldn't stay at the Christmas dinner table. Yeah, shame on me. Roasted suckling pig. Hey, if you're into it, go for it. What does it say here? Yes, the meat is very tender and tasty, but I don't want to see the pig with the apple in its mouth. Thank you, Henry. That's how I feel about it. I could eat it. I'm sure it was fabulous, but I couldn't look at it. There was a time, and I know some of you live on farms or live near farms, so you'll get this. I did not live on a farm. I lived in a regular house, but we had like an acre in the back. We each had our own horse, and we had some friends who had a big farm. So we went in together with them, and we got some calves and about 100 chickens and a lamb and a piglet. And we decided it would be fun to raise the animals and then have fresh meat. Yeah. So here's what I discovered. I can do one or the other. I can either raise the cute little animals or I can have fresh meat. I cannot raise little animals that I am going to eat. It just did not work for me. No way, no way, no how. They were too cute. So eventually, because we bought them to eat, eventually we sent all the animals to the farm, which was, like 4 blocks away, but I didn't have to see them every day and play with them every day, knowing that I was going to eat them at some time in the near. I couldn't do it. Oh, but here's a funny story. So we had each like 100 chickens, right? We were going to make a lot of money on those chickens, I got to tell you. But the men decided they were men and they didn't need to send the chickens to the slaughterer. They could do it themselves and save a few $100, right? Yeah. Well, sad story is a couple 100 chickens died for nothing. They slit their throats incredibly wrong and ended up getting bile all over the chickens. And we had to take 200 chickens to the county dump because they were all poisoned. Yeah, well, so much for making money on chicken. Farm fresh eggs are so much better than store-bought. Yes, fresh chickens are the best. Chicken poop is nasty. I live in a regular neighborhood. I do not live on a farm now, but on the side of our house, we have a chicken coop. We only have one chicken left. Her name is Roberta. We call her Bob, and Bob lays an egg every day, and we have fresh egg every day. We used to get, like dozens every week, but it got a little hot here, and I think the chickens died mostly from the heat. I'm not really sure, but we're going to get some more chickens in the spring. when the new baby chicks come out, the pullets, and we'll have fresh eggs. Fresh eggs are awesome. You are absolutely right. Hi, Opa. Good morning. Oh, she's baking cookies. Yeah, and fresh eggs make everything taste better. I don't know how that is, but I swear to you, it works. It is Underdog Day. You know what that is, right? Did you see Underdog, the cartoon? You must have. I'm sure you did. This is the day when you appreciate the underdogs. Who are some of the famous underdogs of all time? Oh, you know who? Susan Boyle. Do you remember Susan Boyle? A pretty unattractive, unassuming looking woman who went on what's that show? You know, where England's Got Talent, I think was the name of it. And she like let out this voice that blew the world away like that. Like you've got to be excited for people who didn't have all the advantages, but made it anyway. People who were put down, but like me for not drinking my coffee. I got to get some more coffee in me. Hang on. Sometimes I start to talk and I forget to drink my coffee. Anyway, oh, it's like the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. Those are the underdogs because they can and they do. So it's National Underdog Day. If you're an underdog, this is your day to shine. Go for it. Yay, underdogs. It's also Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. I know I'm not wearing one. This was my daddy's shirt. It's the softest thing I own, so I sleep in it. Yeah, I woke up a little late again today, so I'm seeing you in my jammers. How do you like that? Huh? But it's a t-shirt, so I figured it's okay, right? Yeah. It's also Answer the Phone like Buddy the Elf Day. You know, like answer the phone and say, "Good morning, what's your favorite color?" But you could do your own variations on it. "Good morning, what'd you get for Hanukkah last night?" "Good morning. It's almost my birthday." It isn't, but I think every day is almost my birthday. But you get the idea? Start spreading the joy like Buddy the Elf right from the minute you pick up that phone. It's your phone. You know that, right? Which means you can do it any way you want. I got so many messages. I love this. Wait, let me see what's going on here. Baking since 6 a.m. Ew, my mama would wring the chickens' necks. It was traumatic to watch that as a child. Oh, Henry, yes. I swear to you, I just couldn't do it. A camping mug so his coffee will stay hot longer. What does that mean? It's like insulated, like an insulated coffee mug. I love my coffee mugs. I wish I could use 70 of them every day. I wanted to get another one, and I was told that since I can draw my own, I should just buy blank ones and write whatever I wanted on them. But sometimes it's wonderful to have it already say what you want it to say, don't you think? Oh, an enamel mug keeps your coffee longer? Oh, I should have kept all those old camping mugs. That's a great idea. It's also happy birthday to Betty Grable. Do you know Betty Grable? Please tell me you know who she was. She was so beautiful. And she wasn't just beautiful. You kind of liked her in the movie. She was a pinup girl. She was the one in World War II, you know, that all the boys had on their lockers. She was so beautiful. So here's a cool story. I went to school in high school with Phyllis Grable. She was 1 year ahead of me, and she was so beautiful. And I was talking to her one day. She was a song leader. The cheerleaders were like, you know, like us, the peppy, happy, cheery ones. But the beautiful girls were the homecoming queens, Phyllis, and the everything queen and the song leaders. They were the feminine, beautiful things. So I was talking to Phyllis one day and I said, "It's so funny to me that you're so beautiful and your last name is Grable, like Betty Grable." And she goes like this. My grandmother. It was like, oh my gosh. Yes. So I went to high school with Betty Grable's granddaughter, who was just as beautiful as Betty Grable. Her hair was like so perfect, always. most gorgeous skin, great body. She was just beautiful. Yeah, she was just beautiful. So if you're beautiful, you can thank your grandma. She was stunning. She was stunning. Anyway, so I went to school with her granddaughter. It's also happy birthday. I mean, Hollywood has a big day today of birthdays. I didn't even write down all of them, just some of the highlights. Brad Pitt. Oh yeah. I'd like to see his grandpa. Believe me, I'd like to see his grandpa. Steven Spielberg's birthday. Seriously, Close Encounters of the Close Encounters of the whatever kind it was. E.T. Oh, come on. E.T. Fun Home. How could you not love E.T.? Best movie ever. E.T. I would watch it over and over and over again. And Jaws. Whoa, you want to wake up? Jaws is a good way to do that. Happy birthday, Steven Spielberg. You just keep getting better and better and more creative. That's awesome. Keith Richards. Yeah, the Stones. I think I told you that a few years ago, they had Desert Trip out here at Coachella. We out here called it Old Cella at the time, but the Stones were one of the headliners of that particular concert. Man, those guys rock like they're in their teens and they're my age. It's so awesome. We've got some agreements. Yep, we've got some. Oh, Opa says both of her grams were beautiful. Mine were both cute. One of them had big dimples. Could you tell? Yeah, I think you can. And one had a little nose. What else? Brad Pitt, Steven Spielberg, Keith Richards. Isn't that enough? Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay. Time's up. Time is way up. But here's what I want you to think about, okay? I have these sheets that I do where every day I write down what my mood is going to be for the day and what is going to be my focus for the day. I really think that's why I get so much done every day totally effortlessly. Oh, and by the way, I'll come back to moods tomorrow because I want to give a list of potential moods and I want you to start writing down. Today I'm going to be jolly. Today I'm going to be happy. Today I'm going to be pensive. Today I'm going to be grateful. How are you going to be all day? How are you going to feel and how are you going to be? In the meantime, I told you I had a big tennis match day before yesterday, and I forgot to tell you yesterday that my partner and I won 2 out of 3 sets. Thank you very much. And it was so much fun that the people we challenged invited us to play again next week. I'm pretty excited. I feel like I'm playing with the big kids. Yeah, I'm really enjoying my tennis. And thank you for the congratulations. They're very well deserved, I must say. Okay, Hanukkah's over. You know what that means? This week I have to go shopping for flowers so I can get Christmas flowers in the house and Christmas decorations. Today's the last day of Hanukkah, so I have today to enjoy all the Hanukkah stuff. It comes down tomorrow and Christmas gets decorated in my house. So that's going to be fun. Let me see. Oh, your parents cried at ET? How can you not cry at ET? Oh, Henry does make a list. Yes, and Henry says she marks stuff off the list. Have you ever found yourself adding things to your list just so you can cross them off? Like you do something that wasn't on your list, but you put it on your list so you can cross it off? I do that. I'm not going to lie. I do that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the accolades for being a tennis champ. Go grab your coffee cup. Make this day count. Stay in. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Wear a mask. Social distance. Wash your hands. Be safe. Be healthy. I love you guys so much. Happy last day of Hanukkah. Happy Christmas week. I will see you all on the morrow. Bye-bye.